can't see a thing.
He tried to cure the lack of visibility with speed.
I just took Bridge Corner flat. First time out. Oh, I'm off. People behind must be thinking, who is this clown?
Amazingly, the Stig went faster at night than he had in the day and put us an astonishing 42nd on the grid.
Yeah!
That's great.
Yeah! Don't touch him.
With James's qualifying in the bag, everything looked good for the race. But then...
James, it's Richard. What's happened? Tell us.
No, throttle went mad, gearbox seemed to explode, everything. Hang on, I'm coming in.
We now had a good starting spot on the grid, but nothing to start with. Our £11,000 Retmobile was in serious trouble.
That's made a mess of them.
Our race chief reckoned we'd blown the turbo, the clutch, and the flywheel.
But we never quit. Top Gear Technology Centre, isn't it?
While Steve set about the car, we set about our high-energy supper.
I'm not worried that it's not going to be fixed.
No, Steve will fix it, possibly.
The only worry I have is that if Steve has to work through the night tonight to fix it, when we do the race tomorrow, he has to work through tomorrow night.
It's a 3-day. Yeah.
I'm not bothered about that either, as now come to think of it.
So, race day. The crowds were flocking in and we were summoned to the driver's briefing.
Stop will be supervised and then you will be released.
The Stig, however, found this a bit dreary.
On the way to the penalty box or leaving the penalty box. Neither can you stop in the refuelling area on your way to the penalty box. If you need to go to your pit or you need to go and refuel...
Afterwards, there was a half-hour shakedown session. Now, we hoped that after a whole night in the workshop, our car would be fixed so Hammond could get out there and learn the track. But it was not to be.
We've just discovered, having replaced the turbo, the inlet manifold, the clutch and the flywheel all last night, is that now there's diesel in the sump, which is what, a pump or the injectors?
We don't know yet.
It turned out to be the fuel pump, which was a bit embarrassing for us three.
What they're saying is that our Farm Fresh Morning Dew diesel has got too much methanol in it, which is eating the fuel seals and fuel's getting out. So how long is it going to take to fix the fuel pump? It's not 5 minutes, presumably.
In theory, to do the job in a workshop, it's a 6-hour job. So...
No, 6 hours takes us till... We missed the start. We missed the race.
We think with a bit of work in it, we've got some guys picking up some special tools now, probably doing about 2.5.
Well, where are they?
Milton Keynes, our place, Milton Keynes.
We haven't gone down to Milton Keynes to pick them up.
There's a man on the way there now.
You're talking about it's impossible to have this car running until 3:15, and we have to be on the grid at 4 o'clock, 5 to 4.
5 to 4, yeah.
And if we're not there, we have to start from the pit lane.
Yeah.
So, if the man didn't get back from Milton Keynes in time, we wouldn't be starting in 42nd place. We'd be starting from the pit lane in 59th place at the back. Still, we had to be optimistic, so we met to decide who'd drive first.
The fact of the matter is this. At the beginning of the race, it's really jammed up. You're going to get wedged in, you can be caught up in other people's accidents.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time putting him out, because if he goes out first, he's just going to get held back. So when it all strings out later in the 24 hours, you put him out.
Let's, OK, go with your theory.
So which one of us three
has
goes
to drive
first?
first.
In that case, it should be me.
Yes, except you're on cold tyres. It just literally, it's like driving on ice. Well, it's not you, because you're a car breaker. You have an aggressive driving style.
Hang on, when it comes to aggression, it's on... Let's look at any of your power tests.
Yeah.
Well, you're not exactly gentle on them, are you?
This was hopeless, so we used a more scientific method.
We've got to decide which one of us drives first. Stig?
With 2 hours to go, the other teams were pretty much ready. Us, however?
Whatever you do, don't go downstairs and look at the car. It's got no front end, no lights, no radiator, no bumper, no splitter, no front of the engine, no bonnet. That fuel pump thing is right in the bowels of the thing. They've got the whole front off. I'm trying to think what it's like trying to repair something in France from this end of the Channel Tunnel.
James will be exaggerating. James isn't exaggerating. And it's leaking. I watch Formula One a lot, and I've never, in the whole time I've watched it, seen a Formula One car 2 hours before a race looking like that.
With an hour to go, finally, some good news.
Excellent.
Fuel pump is on. See, watch this. Ready? Pop it in, and away he goes. Now we'll have the engine fixed in no time.
Easy now. I don't want that back, thanks, Steve. It's fine. You can keep it.
We were cheering up. But honestly, our second-hand Repmobile was beginning to look like classic Top Gear. Ambitious, but rubbish. And so it turned out to be. Steve's team had done the fastest rebuild in history, but it wasn't fast enough. As the other cars lined up on the grid, ours was still in the garage.
We missed it. We never made it.
Now, we'd have to start from the back, and if we couldn't get it started in 30 minutes, we wouldn't be starting at all. Just 20 minutes to go, our super green eco car finally coughed into life.
Nobody's going to overtake us with this coming out the back.
But then...
Well, it's only running on 5 cylinders. Injector 6 isn't working. That could be a simple fix. It might be horrible.
So how long have we got?
3 minutes.
They're on their parade lap.
When they came back round again, the flag would drop and the race would start. We had just over 2 minutes.
They're going to be back.
Stig's in. Stig's getting in. Stig's getting in.
The Stig had to be at the end of the pit lane before the last car crossed the line. I had never felt tension like it.
Come on, come on, come on. They're past Stowe.
Shit! That's them!
He'd done it!
That's it. We're in the race.
I cannot believe that. Bearing in mind, no test on that car at all.
Nope.
It's out there now for 24 hours.
Yep.